This is about SUP. Let me tell you a little bit more about SUP. And well, actually, let me hold on. I'm going to tell you more what SUP is, S-U-P, in a few minutes. Yoga. I love yoga. And in a recent vacation with my family to Florida, I was able to experience SUP yoga, stand-up paddleboard yoga. The experience taught me and recharged my battery with brand new energy. It was energy that had never been present before. But more on that in a few minutes. Exercise. Well, let's just say something about my relationship with exercise. Looked like all or nothing, black and white, a one-sided relationship with the dictator, me. Vacations, never. Rest days, well, let me tell you about that. It took me the first few years of recovery to take one rest day, and then another year to take another rest day, resulting in the last few years with 2 rest days and 5 days on. Game on, big time. Exercise for fun, exercise for pleasure. That was a world I didn't know. So my therapist asked me a few weeks ago, why do I exercise? What's the objective, my why for doing it? I didn't have an answer and have been pondering it, reading about it, thinking about it, and watching others. Just back from a family vacation, away for 5 days, and as the trip went on, my compulsion to exercise dwindled. I did not feel stressed and rushed to do it. I was in Florida and saw an ad for SUP yoga, and I signed up. This was something I had never done before and had the word yoga in it, so I did it. I woke up that morning and was excited to exercise. I woke up without bars or boundaries around having to do it or keeping score or track. I arrived at the launch location and met my teacher, Rachel. We talked on land about how to launch the board, and I asked her what SUP meant. And there I found out stand-up paddleboard. We set out into the water and paddled to our location to anchor and do some yoga. The yoga wasn't vigorous or intense per se, and the paddling out to the anchor spot was slow and simple. It was fun, it was energizing, and it was an experience. In Baptiste Power Yoga, we talk about grounding down like earth. Well, on the paddleboard, I had to ground down, except it was not to the earth, but rather to the board and the water. My connection was to the sounds and the flow of nature, not to sound hokey or anything, but like literally the board on the ripples of water below me, the sounds of the bird, and oh my word, the sun. It was like fire, like no other, creating tapas and heat for my practice. So when the earth was my water, my yoga practice was so different and very much a moving meditation, mindful of the movements at the pace that allowed me to not fall into the water, which my family teased me would happen. As I pulled into the center line of my body and stayed connected to my core, I found stability, such an amazing metaphor for life, to stay connected to the center of ourselves when the terrain below is not so steady. The other amazing part was doing the SUP yoga with Rachel, my teacher, and my son. Sharing and chatting through the class and paddleboarding made it fun, something I could do anytime, not something I could control or micromanage. I got on the plane to come home and noticed a shift, hard to put into words, but I felt like the layers had been taken off and the walls pulled down. I felt like I had freedom to fly. Control over what I did and how much and where I did it was lifted. Kind of crazy, but at the same time, really simple.